Hello Glow Getters, it's Natasha coming at you with another video, and today's video is going to be, I know you can probably tell by the title, but it's going to be a boxing. So instead of an unboxing where you take everything apart and show you what you're going to get, I'm going to box one of our Glow Getter boxes with you, and you can see how we package it and what's going in the spring box. So I've got my coffee. So get comfy, relax, and let's talk about the spring Glow Getter box. Alright, so this is our box right here. It's just a simple brown craft box. The reason why we went that way is because we are a startup company, we are small, and at the volume that we're currently shipping out, the difference between getting this box and getting like a really bright, pretty pink box or whatever, was the difference between you getting a product or not, at cost-wise. So it's a pretty big difference cost-wise, and I mean, I've watched enough unboxings and that, I mean, most people don't keep the box that it ships in, right? So for me, we decided to go with this, give you the extra product and focus on the goods inside. So we have the Glow Getter label, and this was designed by Van Vake Creative out of Ottawa, Ontario. They did the GG that you see on all of our social media, as well as this logo for us. Fantastic graphic designer and photographer. And then our regular label, the Glow Getter More Than a Subscription box with our glowgetter.net. And then we chose a pretty lilac crinkle paper inside because, I don't know, spring and lilac, it just made sense to me. Don't worry, it's not scented or any of that kind of stuff. So the first thing we put in is this little doohickey. And I've had already people who've received their box be like, what is it? So we put it in the center of the box. It helps because, you know, even though it's we went with a pretty thick box, pretty durable, sometimes you see what boxes look like when they get shipped, right? They get crushed, they get crinkled, and we want to make sure that the products that you're getting get to you the same way that we sent them to you, right? We don't want them damaged. We want you to open that box and be pleasantly surprised and happy, and not surprised in a bad way where, you know, you've got broken glass or any of that kind of stuff. So we're trying to package this as smartly as best as we can, so that way everything gets to you exactly the way you want to. Also, you can flip this on its side. It's got a couple areas that are wider than others. I use this in my bathroom, and when I'm done with my Real Techniques beauty sponge, I put it in there, and then that way I'm not putting it on a counter top that, I don't know, this is clean, right? So not that my countertop's not clean, but you know, you can put it in there before you wash it. I've also put my brushes in there, as well as, I don't know because the light's so bright that I'm filming with, if you have a battery operated tea light, it fits perfectly under here. I don't know if you can tell that it's glowing. So the battery operated tea light fits perfectly underneath here, and then it glows like a little night light. It's beautiful. So my hubby printed this on his 3D printer for me, because he's a little worrywart and was thinking about best ways for my packages to get to you guys. So I'm going to put that in here. So that's what we do. We put it right in the middle, and then we kind of build everything around it, and then put another layer of fill on top. And that way, I've been so happy. The pictures that I've been seeing so far and the unboxing videos I've seen so far, the box seems to get to you guys pretty much the way I sent it. So it makes me happy. All right, so then we put in a bath bomb, and these bath bombs are made by a company called Spellcraft Bath out of Cornwall, Ontario. And she uses all raw organic ingredients. She tries to source as many of them as possible from Canada. And she uses amazing products like clay and vitamin E and all that good stuff. So you can put these puppies directly in your bath, the whole one, or you can cut them into chunks. She said that the vitamin E is really good for stretch marks and for scars. So she was telling me she's got a lot of customers who buy big batches of these, and they'll cut them in squares and they'll put them in all of their baths. And the vitamin E can actually help reduce the look, or reduce the visibility of the scars and stretch lines. You know what I'm talking about. So you can get one of either scents. There's coconut cream or pink sands. The pink sands is a really nice, like, fruity smell. Kind of reminds me of pink candy. You know what I'm talking about? You know how sometimes the candy, it just says red or pink. It doesn't tell you what the smell is. It's like pink candy. So one of those goes in there. This Restore treatment, it's a natural skin therapy by Delia Organics, and it's a light and quick absorbing facial oil that slows environmental moisture evaporation, best used after light application of water to skin. So it says directions: apply in the evening and replace to replace moisturizer. And this is out of Surrey, BC, so another Canadian brand. She's got so many great products. This bottle, she says, will last you approximately 2 months. And retails at $40. So amazing value for this bottle to be in the box. I was so happy to be able to get it in here. The ingredients in here are incredible. Like, she uses grapeseed oil, macadamia nut oil, jojoba, like so many great things. And there's only a few ingredients in here, so you know exactly what you're getting. There's barely any scent. And all the feedback I've been getting from this is that it obviously feels like an oil when you put it on your hand, but when you rub it into your skin, and I have it on right now, when you rub it into your skin, it doesn't feel oily. Like, your skin drinks it up really nicely, and it just kind of makes your skin feel like buttery soft. So that goes in there, as well as she sent Restore treatment oil card. So it explains everything in it, your ingredients, what it does, all that good stuff, as well as her information to her site. And then she also included for us 2 recipe cards for a detox tea. So a cinnamon detox tea and a ginger detox tea. So that's all from her. Put that in the box as well. Next, we have a candle from Heirloom Candles. And she is based out of the United States. And she does all soy and beeswax candles. She's got a whole slew of them. She sent me this like crazy list of all the different scents, because I asked her, I'm like, okay, what are your most popular spring scents, when I was trying to pick one out. And she sent me like a list, and I was like, well, I want them all, but I had to pick, right? So when I was thinking about originally this box, I was thinking about, okay, spring, like you want a fresh start, you want it to be, you know, you want to recharge, you want to, you know, we're leaving the winter and the cold months behind, and we're kind of going into it. So I wanted it to be like fresh and clean, if that makes sense. So the 2 scents that I selected, so you'll get one of either one of these, is Clean Cotton. And these little guys burn for 8+ hours. It's incredible. Like, I have one, I don't know if you could see it back there. And it looks like it's hardly been touched, and I've burned it for quite some time already. So Clean Cotton, and then Garden Mint, which is just a... I know sometimes people think mint, okay, like Christmas or the holidays, but it's just like, it reminds me of a fresh mint plant. Like, if you have mint in your garden and you walk past it on a warm spring day, and you just get that, like that breeze from the spring, cool spring air, and that scent of the garden mint. Does that make sense? I know, I'm crazy. I don't know. I just think, like, you know, you're doing your spring cleaning, you got your windows open for the first time in months, and you have this candle going, and it just it'd be really nice. So that goes in there. From Larabar, we have one of their bars, and they only sent me the one flavor, peanut butter. So I know there was some concerns about allergies, and I apologize for that. They are sealed, so it shouldn't affect anything else in here if there is a peanut allergy. I do apologize. If you're not allergic to peanuts, you know, these are amazing. They're energy bars. All have nuts in them. They're primarily like nuts and dates. Very few ingredients. Like, this one only has dates, peanut butter, and dry roasted peanuts. So it's only 3 ingredients. And they're a gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, vegan, and kosher. And they're supposed to replace like the energy bars that have you know, all the sugar and filler and stuff in it. So I love these. I always have a Larabar in my purse. That's why I contacted them. If you don't know me from my YouTube videos I did before starting Glow Getter, I'm only going to tell you what the things I really, really love. And that's kind of like this box. One of my favorite things, a little backstory, one of my favorite things about doing my YouTube videos is when I would do my favorites or I would do a review and I'd recommend a product. And I get feedback from you guys saying, oh my God, I love this product. It's one of my all-time favorite now. I use it all the time. And that made me so happy. So when I started thinking about doing this box, I was like, well, what if I could send out some of my favorite things? What if I could send out some amazing products for people to try? And kind of have some of my favorite parts of doing my YouTube videos and turn that into a business. Like, wouldn't that be amazing? My husband asked me the other day, he said, okay, if we won, you know, Lotto Max tomorrow, would you still do Glow Getter? And I said, absolutely. It's just something that makes me really, really happy. It's a ton of work. Don't get me wrong. But it makes me so, so happy. And I got to watch 2 of our subscribers open up their containers like right in front of me, and their excitement and just like watching them go through it made me so happy. It was totally worth it. So the Larabar goes in there. So yeah, I think going back to that, the reason why I approached Larabar is because I just recently did a Whole30, and they have a whole slew of bars that are Whole30 approved. So I always have them in my purse as a healthy alternative. If I'm, you know, wanting something sweet, instead of stopping to get a donut on the way home with my coffee, I have that. Or, you know, if I'm running late and I'm at a meeting and I, you know, instead of getting a bagel or getting fast food, I eat that, and it's so much better for you. Yes, they're high in calories because of the nuts, but it's the really good kind of calories and the good fat. So definitely check them out. And then I have from Scone Cosmetics. This is their Luxe Doubler Eye and Lip Pencil Brush. So we have 2 colors. We have Girly Pink and Pink Violet. And I just thought for spring they have 6 different colors you can choose from, but I just thought for spring that these are just would be the best for spring. And so with these, I did a video that I'll link below as well as up here somewhere. You can use them as a eyeliner, you can use them as a lip liner, you could fill them in for a matte lip look, or you can put them on your eyelid and smudge them out for an eyeshadow. So they are fantastic. So you get one of these in here, as well as from Scone Cosmetics, their smudger brush. So this is just a really nice small rounded tip brush. You can use it to edge out your eyebrows with concealer. You can use it to smudge your lower lash line. You can even use it if you want to do a very precise like inner corner look. You could use that, or you could even use this, I think, for a lip brush because it's really nice, soft, and rounded. The reviews on this brush are great on the Scone website. Then from Vasanti, we have their, which is a Canadian company as well. We have their Brighten Up Enzymatic Face Rejuvenator and it's an exfoliating cleanser. So this says to dramatically improve your skin's texture to reveal softer, brighter, and younger looking skin. This powerful exfoliator mimics professional microdermabrasion results using 99% natural ingredients. So you're supposed to wet your face, massage all over in a circular motion, and then rinse. And you can use this 3 to 5 times a week. The first time I used this, I was like, whoa, like it's got, I think it's like little crystals, micro crystals. So it definitely feels like you're exfoliating. But then afterwards, your face feels like it's been buffed. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm horrible at describing these things. So, like it just feels like really, really soft and smoothed out and, like if you have any trouble areas, I would focus really on those. So when I use this and this together, because you're exfoliating and then you're putting all the good oils back into your skin. So that is their travel size. They do have 3 sizes of this that you can get on their website. And then I have, oh, I still have it bubble wrapped. So this is from Mana Kadar, and this is their Paradise Blush. They had this blush in one of their palettes, and it was so popular that people requested that they come up with it as a single on its own. So that's what they did. And this is such a beautiful color. It's considered like a bright pink, but it's got this amazing opalescent highlighty kind of quality to it. Like I'll put it on sometimes and forget that I didn't put my highlighter on, and that's not like me. I like the glow. I like the glow. It's a really, really nice color, and it's such a nice quality and texture to it that when you swatch it, it looks really bright, but when you apply it with a brush, it goes on as a really nice soft bright glow, if that makes sense, like a fresh look. And then you can apply it as heavy as you want, but it blends out beautifully. So don't be intimidated by how dark it looks in the pan. I mean, I have a pretty heavy hand when I'm applying blush, and I will put on a couple layers of this to get, especially when I'm filming. I don't have any makeup on today. I wash my face with the Brighten Up, and I put on the Restore Treatment Skin Therapy. And for this too, as well as any face products, I mean, it says night, but you can use it in the day, as well as I've used it as a face oil on my beauty blender instead of water. I put a little bit of that on to get a really glowy, dewy look. So yeah, don't be intimidated by how bright this looks. Try it with your brush, because it just gives you a really healthy, fresh look on your face. Anytime I wear this at work, everybody's always complimenting me. Like, wow, you look so awake and fresh today. And I'm like, it's all me, I know. And then last but not least, I have, I'm wearing one today. I have these beautiful bracelets from Dane Koh Jewelry. And she is out of Alberta in Canada. And she makes all metal jewelry. She's got necklaces, these cuffs. So there's 3 different metal types, and then all different sayings. So they've got like dream bigger, live, laugh, love, choose joy. So I'll put that in there. And then that's the box. So then I put more fill on top. I put the note that you guys see in there. So I wrote a note that just basically thank you for me to you, explaining what my a little bit of what my vision is for Glow Getter, as well as the listing of all the products that are in here and their value. And then a little quote from one of my blog posts that I originally put out when I first started Glow Getter, as well as if you go on the glowgetter.net site, that letter I have posted on the site, and then the company name is a link directly to the website that you can go to. So if you really like this Brighten Up and the Brighten Up from Vasanti, you can click on Vasanti through my blog post. It'll bring you directly to the website. If you have any questions about that, contact me. We are on Instagram and Facebook at GlowGetterBox. I'm on Twitter. I haven't started a Glow Getter Twitter yet, but I'm personally on Twitter, Nat Dureshi. Or you can email me, email at any of us at GlowGetter, info at glowgetter.net. You go to our site, glowgetter.net. There's a form you could fill out to send questions or recommendations. If there's something you'd like to see in our box, please let us know. We've already had people recommending different companies and brands they'd like to see in the future. So we've been checking some of those out. We're busy planning our summer box right now. And we've shipped out the majority of your spring boxes. There's just a few left for us to go. So that is what we'll be doing. But as always, if you have any comments, recommendations, suggestions, any of that kind of stuff, please let me know. I love hearing from you guys. And we are growing, we are brand new, so I appreciate your feedback and you taking your time contacting us when you do. Thank you so, so much. So this is our spring box. It's shipping out right now. So the value of the box, for the value of the spring box is $148 Canadian. The cost of the box, the actual cost of the box is $47, and that includes taxes. And then there's additional $9 shipping charge. And I know that may sound like a lot, but that doesn't even cover it. The shipping in Canada is pretty crazy. So the total cost of the box is $56, and the value you're getting is $148. So I think that's a pretty good deal. We worked very hard to get you the most value. Every penny that you're paying for is going back into the box. So we hope that you like it. If there's products that you'd like to see in our Glow Getter shop, we're going to try and sell some of the brand's products. So let us know. That's something that we're in the works with some of the brands. And if you like some of their products, we can have available on our shop, and you can ship directly from us. That you can pay a small shipping fee to get it from us, or you will have a code that can add it directly to your next box. And that way you're not paying additional shipping. We'll just send it in a bigger box for you with the extra items that you'd like. As well as for holidays and stuff, like we're going to have a couple of items for one-time purchases for Mother's Day and that kind of stuff in our shop. So stay tuned. If you follow us on Instagram and Facebook, all that information will be there. So now that I got a little long-winded, but thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.